Welcome back, everyone, to Understand the Economy. This is our new series on YouTube. So, last time we saw what is the economy, what is finance, and a basic economic model. Today, we're going to look at the three basic types of economic system. My name is Cesar Jolie. What are the three basic types of economic system? So, before we go into that, there is three things the economy is trying to answer. Three questions the economy, any economic system is trying to answer. What to produce, how to produce it, for whom to produce it. This is at the base of everything. So let's go to look at these three basic types of economic systems. The first economic system is the capitalist system. Capitalism. The first important characteristic of this economy is what we call laissez-faire economy. This is the economy where society's best interest is served when individuals in the society, when we are allowed to pursue our own best interests. We are responsible for our own best interest. Okay, this is Adam Smith, the British economist, wrote a book called Wealth of Nation. He take capitalism on steroid. He take it to the next level with that book. So the second characteristic of capitalism is what we call private property. So this is what individuals like us, we the people, we own and also we operate majority of the business in the economy, but also we are the one who decide what good and services to produce and when to produce it. We have the right to own property in this in the capitalist system. Okay, the third characteristic of the capitalist system is the market economy. Businesses and individuals decide what to produce and what to buy, but also the market determines what are the quantities to be sold and at what prices. So we, the businesses, we, the individuals, we make those decisions for not the government. Okay, we are in charge. Okay, this is the capitalist system we're talking about. The capitalist system is not a pure system because the government has to come and do a little part of it. The government have to protect the people. Okay, the government had to come to set the parameters. The government give security to the system. The government give the infrastructure for the individual to be able to flourish. The U.S. economy is a modified capitalist or free enterprise system where the government have some type of participation. So this is the capitalist system. That's capitalism. Individual society is best served by the individuals. The individual have the right to own property. We own majority of the businesses, and we are in a market economy where businesses and individuals decide what to buy and what to sell, and the market determine how much we need to sell and at what price we need to sell. Okay, and then we understand the government has some role to play in the capitalist system also. Okay, this is the capitalist system. What's the next one? Okay, communism is the next basic economic system. Capitalism is a classless society. They don't want any individual to have too much power in that system. Okay, individuals contribute based on their capability, but they receive benefit based on their need. So you can work 10 hours and then we will receive $20, or if you work 8 hours, you still receive $20. Okay, so it doesn't matter how much what's your capability, but what they trying to do is trying to have no class. This is everybody's the same. We know that's impossible to do. Okay, Karl Marx is the philosopher that talk about communism. Okay, come in a communist economic system, the government own almost all the economic resources. Okay, the government practice a strict control, okay, of resources, of property, of businesses. They own everything, and we know the government is the worst, is worse as creating jobs, at development, right, at technology. Progress is very slow in a communist system because of it. Okay, the third characteristic of a communist economic system is the common economy, where emphasis is placed on production of goods and services that the governments need, rather than than the product that consumer might want. So you might want something, but if the government doesn't want to produce that, you can't get it. You can't produce it either. Okay, this is the common economy. The government has control. And the last thing we are saying about the economy is the old Soviet Union was communism. They were under communism. And that economic system, the government do whatever they want. Okay, the old Soviet Union, but also the old China was under the communist economic system. This system, okay, is so hard to grow. It's so hard to get wealth. It's so hard to keep people away from poverty. They keep you. It doesn't matter how creative you are. You can't do it, because unless the government need it. Okay, so we need to understand that. That's why this old Soviet Union, the old China, they are transforming their society to become closer to the capitalist system, or closer to a socialist system. Okay, so that's not possible. Today in 2021, I think North Korea still is probably the only communist country on the world right now. Even Cuba is moving away from it. Yeah, they can't continue this system because they can't continue to produce what they need to produce, how they need to produce it. Technology, if you go to Cuba stay behind, but they have a good control of the society. Okay, the cars, if you go down in Cuba, cars are like in the 1950s. So now they're trying to modernize the economic system. So in order for you to grow and get your people out of poverty, you need to produce what people want. You need to produce, increase your technology, and government is not a good producer of these new innovation that we need in society to keep, because the society is growing. We need more and more resources. Communism it was a big problem for many countries. Okay, and we can see that. Okay, this is communism. That was the second economic system, we'll say. The last one is socialism. Socialism is socialism is more like a down version of communism. They want equitable distribution of income. They want to eliminate poverty. That's a good thing to think about, right? Equitable distribution of income. and elimination of poverty. Distribution of social services based on need. Eliminate economic waste. That's a great aim. That's a great idea, right? Eliminate poverty, eliminate waste in the economic system. Okay, distribution of social services based on need. Okay, equitable distribution of income, where poverty, people get away from poverty and bring up. So this is the challenge of a socialist system. So who's gonna pay for this thing? Who's gonna cover these costs? Who's how we produce those things? Or the still is the big challenge, because government is not good at creating technology, jobs, and things like that. So private enterprise and individuals are the one who has the dream. They dream big. They want to go to the moon. Okay, they make these things happen. The second characteristic of socialist system is the government. They own and control key industries. The key part of the economy is controlled by the government, like research, like you know, new technology. The government want to control it in a socialist system. Private ownership is small. Business, they let business. You can create a business. You can don't be too powerful. Then they're gonna break you up. Okay, the new China. You can see it now, right? The new Russia. Okay, a lot of other countries, India, a lot of countries where you can start to grow, but as soon as you become too big, you start to involve in the government, in the politics, criticize the government, then they're gonna bring you to your knees because they have control. They still own part of those industries. They own part of those companies, so that's why they have control. Okay. The third characteristic is the common economy. We need to remember that government decide what will be produced, how it will be produced, and who gets what. Okay, and what price should things be sold in the economy. So it's still a common economy controlled by the government, but as you can see, the last thing is they call it visible socialism. It looks like it's an open thing. Everybody can see what the government is doing, but behind the scene they have control of everything. This is present in a lot of government around the world right now, notably in Sweden, Finland, and India. Those countries are socialist countries, and you can see China starting to be socialist countries as well. But these three countries in Europe and in India, the two countries, Finland and Sweden, are really the system. They have a good system going for them, because there is a balance between private property, private market, the market economy, and the government. The government come in establish the rules in what are the people should what level of poverty and should be in the country, what level of they balance that. They find a balance in this country. India is still trying to find a balance because there are too many people. China is still to find a balance because they have too many people. So socialism is still, they're looking for equitable distribution of income. The government own key industries. They also control what produce, how to produce it, what price for product to sell, and then they control also the production. So they make it visible. It look like it's visible, but behind the scene there's control. So this is the three major basic economic system we saw: the capitalism, communism, and socialism. Those are the three basic economic system. And next time we will see the different type of modern economic system, because capitalism cannot operate by itself without the government in there. Communism cannot operate without the government be part of it. The government have too much control. The people have less control. In capitalism, people have too much control. The government have too little of control. In a socialist system, they're trying to do a balance, but the government intervene too many times. Okay, that's a problem. So to solve that problem, we have mixed economic system. Those are the modern economic system. We will see that in the next video, so we can help everybody understand when we're talking about entrepreneurship, when we're talking about investment, when we're talking about how to invest, you have to look at what country you're in. And now, because you can invest in any country from any country, you need to know what country you're investing in. Because according to the type of economic system they have, your money might be in trouble. Okay? So that's why we're doing this. We're preparing you when we're talking about investment, when we're talking about investment in real estate, when we're talking about businesses and stock. You need to know, where is this company? What system they have? If you're buying a company in China, you better know what kind of system China is, what kind of control that they have on that company. So that way you don't lose your money. That's why we're doing this. I'll see you next time on the next video, where we're talking about the modern economic system going forward.